So I grew up in the 80s and 90s when arcades were still popular. I also had a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis at home. And in the early 90s, fighting games were just starting to get popular with the release of Street Fighter 2 and then Mortal Kombat, of course. And I played those games in the arcade along with, SNK games like, Fatal Fury and Samurai Showdown. And, a lot of those games were ported over to the Super Nintendo and Genesis. That's where I first played World Heroes here. If you never played it before, the basic rundown is this scientist created like a time machine, and he decided to collect warriors from all the different time eras, like ninjas from feudal Japan, and like the cyborg from the future, and Rasputin. And the guy I'm playing here, Dragon, who's like an obvious Bruce Lee clone. So anyway, it's your basic tournament fighter. You're just trying to prove that you're the ultimate warrior of all time, whatever. And as far as the fighting, it's fairly simplistic. There's a button for a kick button, a punch button, and a throw button. But if you hold down the punch or the kick button, it does a stronger version of that attack. And they copy Street Fighter 2 a lot with the specials. It's like a lot of down to back, down to forward, charge, back for 2 seconds and press forward and kick, whatever. But it's pretty fun. It's enjoyable. Yeah, so I was on Xbox Live Store the other day, and I saw World Heroes it's $8. I started for what the hell, I'll pick it up for nostalgic purposes. And, it's pretty much the same game. They added 2 new modes. There's a high score mode. Basically, you have no continues, and you just have to try and get the highest score possible. It's like a survival mode, basically. There's also a caravan mode. That's like a timed mode. You get 5 minutes, and you have to try and get the highest score possible within 5 minutes. Then you upload it. You can upload it to the leaderboards, which is a new addition, I guess. But of course, there's achievements. All the achievements actually revolve around just getting high scores, basically, in the different modes. They're pretty simple. Yeah, if you enjoyed this game back in the day, you'll probably like this version of it. It's pretty much the same game. They even have the same typos and the crappy translation errors, Like a lot of misspelled words, you'll notice. But yeah, no, if you enjoyed the original, give it a shot. It's $8, I'd recommend it. Yeah, I'll give it a rating, I'd have to give it probably a 7 out of 10. As far as old school games go, old school fighting games, probably a 7 out of 10. It's not as good as Street Fighter 2 or even like Fatal Fury or, like King of Fighters, that kind of thing. But it's still pretty solid.